What's up guys, it's Colin here with Up North Outdoors. Overwhelmingly in the last video, you guys said you want me to turn the Fummins into an off-road, overlanding, adventure rig, what it was always kind of built to be. And honestly, that's what I wanted to do with it too, so I'm glad you guys agreed. I probably only had one comment that said you wanted me to make it a show truck, so that's what we're doing. So literally that night or the night after, Marie and I made a 4.5, 5 hour round trip after work and picked up some 40 by 13.5 maxxis trepadors with 17-inch wheels with true bead locks. Some real off-road tires, not those wide mall crawler things. I just slapped them on, but took a little bit to even get the truck over here, so let's roll it from the beginning. Roll it from the top. Alright guys, the masses have spoken, the majority rule, and it looks like we're going to be turning the Fummins into an off-road adventure rig, which honestly, I was hoping you guys would want that anyway. There was only probably one comment that wanted me to make it a show truck, and probably 30 plus that wanted me to make it an off-road overlanding rig. So that's what we're going to do. So actually last night, Marie and I made a 4-hour round trip and picked up some real off-road tires. They're like some real meaty off-road tires, and they're 17-inch wheels by 9. 2 of them are painted gold, I don't know. But they're true bead locks. True bead locks, which is awesome. So we can actually air down, do some real off-roading, do some crawling with it, whatever. And there's a set of 5. The spare's pretty worn, but still got some decent tread on it. But they're a full set of 5. Went and picked these up, scooped these up because you can't buy new tires right now. The really cool thing about these two is they're true bead locks, but they are actually DOT approved. There's actually, the stickers are still on a couple of the wheels that say they're DOT approved. So I didn't even know you could legally drive bead locked wheels and tires on the highway. I thought it was illegal, but they're DOT approved. So that's awesome. So we can do highway driving still to get to the trails, do some adventures, you know, maybe slap the bed camper on it. Got a full-size spare with us in case something goes wrong, and yeah, we're legal. Well, the lift and the tires sticking out and everything else about the truck is illegal, but at least that's one more thing that they can't get me on. Yeah, I actually wanted to have another video uploaded last night, but this is why we're doing one tonight instead, because I went and got those. What I'm wanting to do today is, one, I want to try to get the Fummins started into my shop for 2 reasons, and that's for getting these new tires and wheels put on there. I just really want to see what they look like on there. I want to do that. But then when I jack it up and taking the stock wheels off, before I put the new wheels on, I want to see if this adapter that I made for something special will fit on there, because I am still working on this little surprise that I'm not going to disclose. I know every video I've given up more information on it, but it does have to do with the Fummins, it does have to do with off-road. And it's something that's going to be just more kind of fun that we want to do for a few videos. It's not going to be permanent, but I do want to try getting that mounted up and see if those will fit. The issue is that with these adapters, we had to make a hole that was big enough to fit the hubs through it, right? But we also had to fit the bolt pattern. So these holes had to end up being really, really close to this pipe, because we also needed the pipe to be somewhat thick to be able to support it. So I think these are so close that I'm not sure if a nut will fit on here. I think when you spin a nut on here, I think it's gonna hit the side, and I don't know if you'll actually be able to mount these. So that's what I want to check, because otherwise if that doesn't work, we're gonna have to redesign something else. So that's why we only made 1 and didn't make 4 right off the bat, is because of that. Now, since the last video, I did a little bit of research and I tried starting the Fummins up a few more times tonight, and I really think the issue is the fuel shutoff solenoid is not opening and shutting correctly. And that's probably why it got stuck running before, and my throttle might have been a little sticky. Maybe that's why it got stuck running higher, or it's running like partially, because I'll start it up and it'll run for about 30 seconds maybe if I hold the throttle and it feels like it's not getting enough fuel like it should be. That's why I have to hold the throttle, and then it'll die every single time. It'll die. It's like it's not getting power, so most likely it's not getting fuel. So watch a quick little YouTube video on how to pull it off, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to pull this thing off completely. So obviously I won't be able to shut down the truck, but I can shut it down by turning the lever manually, or if I had to, I could throw it in a 5th gear like I did before. So I'm going to pull it completely off, so fuel should be able to go in there no matter what. It'll be open, and if it still does the same issue, then I know it's not the solenoid, but if it fixes it, then I know I need to order a new solenoid. So that's what we're going to do real quick, and then hopefully kind of hope that is the issue so I can just get this truck in here. Because I don't like working next to all those Hornets. I need to reorganize this. Apparently there's a pin, and apparently there is a, according to this 8-year-old YouTube video, there's an 8mm. Hey Denside. How's it going? I've actually got a rebuild kit for the steering box on that truck. I'll probably do in a video on maybe later this week or something, whenever I get time, because it's like $500 to buy a new steering box. It's some weird rare one, and that's figured out that's for sure the issue of why my steering's loose. And I don't know, that maybe it'd be fun trying to rebuild one, but we'll see. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to bite the bullet, I guess. If this video gets 1,000 likes, we'll make Marae weed all of her garden, because it's freaking a lot of weeds in there. All right, I'm gonna try pulling this off. I'll show you what it is real quick. That's the fuel shutoff solenoid right there. And then there's a little lever right here that it opens and closes. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, I guess those are little bolts. I'm gonna pull this off completely and see if that fixes the issue. Also, all this wetness you guys see, that's from my power stream pump. It likes to spray. I need to replace it, but it's right next to the engine mount and I've procrastinated on it forever. But it's not fuel, so don't be like, oh, it's diesel, that's why you're not. It's not, it's power stream fluid, so just extra lube. Okay, I got this beautiful thing pulled off. Except for the problem is, normally there's a plug-in on the 2nd gen Cummins, just like on your, what do you call it, your wiring harness. But there's not, I just have it wired, had it wired in with the 20 amp fuse there, because that's the same spot where the, oh shoot. That's the same spot, it's like hooked up with my starter or whatever. So when my starter goes the on position, it does that. But now the issue is that this is gonna wanna flop all over the place and I can't unhook it because it's wired right in to where my ignition is. All right, that is the fuel shutoff solenoid's new home. It's right here. I don't know where to start with this, if it should be that way or the other way. Honestly, I'm gonna say that way, because I mean that's kind of down and that's kind of up. So I'm gonna try it there. We'll see. I don't even know why I grabbed these. I don't need them. Starts without them. But then when you go to sell it, not that I'd ever sell this, but I'm talking about the 7.3, it starts without the key every time, and you forget to take the key, and then the one time it doesn't start without the keys after the guy buys it and drives away, and then I drive away, and then I have to give him the money back, and then I have to drive all the way back home from Wisconsin, and then go back there the next day to sell it to a different guy because I had to get the key. That's why I brought the key. Okay, I'm gonna have to set this down real quick. I have to hold that up because it's not wired up anymore, and I haven't swapped my column. All right, let's try the other way. Start machine, set on start instead of high. So this doesn't want to start on either position. Problem is once that shuts off, I burn all the fuel that's in the pump and everything like that, so it's like dry. Probably has air in the system. I should probably figure out how to bleed that. I got all the injectors loosened up. Now, I guess on the manual fuel pump, you can kind of push down. It's supposed to get loose after you cracked them. I cracked them the first time, they weren't loose, so I opened them all up to make them even looser. We'll see if that push down is a little looser now. It's a bit looser. Obviously, I think that no matter what, that fuel solenoid has been a little bit of the issue, because I feel like that's the only thing that would, obviously when I turn the key, my truck doesn't shut off. That's kind of had to have been it. But I have a feeling that if that fuel was really bad, or if it was really low on fuel and it was sitting for a long time, when I first tried cranking it over without putting new diesel in it, I almost wonder if I got some air in the system doing that too. I've literally never bled this system before. So that already could have been part of the issue as well. And then now for sure me starting it trying to start it in the wrong positions and whatever, and messing with it so much, I really feel like I probably got some air in that system. So it doesn't hurt to do this. Hopefully it'll fix our problem. Okay, yeah, the tops of all these are wet now. The one's just got it barely, but for the most, it smelled diesel too. So should be primed. I'm gonna tighten all these up now We'll try starting it again and see if that fixes our problem at all, I guess. Alright, there's no reason this thing shouldn't fire up pretty quick now. What the frick? See if it dies in 10 seconds. Yep, there it is. Starts losing power, like it's not getting fuel or air or something. Got my foot at about half throttle right now, just keeping it alive. I know if I let off, it'll die. Hold it for like another 30. Honestly. I just let my foot off the cone. I guess I suppose I probably lifted my foot too, man. Okay, it's at 4 minutes. I'm gonna try letting off. Shoot. A lot better though. Now it's not gonna want to start. Who's calling me? Trip Sales, this is Cullen. Thank you for choosing Winnebago Hotel. Shut the frick up! For running that long though, obviously I have that solenoid thing set in the right position. I don't get it, dude. I don't frickin' get it. I did nothing. I just parked it here. It ran fine the last time I drove this frickin' thing. I bled the air out. I did everything. I took the solenoid off. Ugh. I just wanted to put the wheels and tires on tonight. Actually went pretty smoothly, and man, I forgot how tall this truck really is because it was kind of had long grass and was sunken in a little bit. Alright guys, it's getting dark, but I threw one of these on again. I'm gonna be painting these black again because the gold just looks weird with the Fummins. Everything else is black and blue. So we painted those black again, but yeah, they got plenty of room, that's for sure. Might have to do some spacers though. It's a little weird getting used to it not being super wide again. That's one thing, but you know, for off-road, this is the way it should be. But I think once I get all four on there, it's gonna look pretty bad. I was about to throw this second one on this side, but I'm actually gonna go grab that adapter real fast and try to fit that on there first. Let's see if the holes, see if it'll fit over the hub. Yes, it does. Let's try to line these up. Okay. Oh my gosh. It just barely does by like 1/4 of an inch. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to probably tighten it up with any kind of socket, but put these on by hand with a wrench. Open end wrench, that's for sure. There's like no room to mess with though. Wow. That actually makes me really happy. I really didn't think this was gonna work, but it does, and it sticks out far enough beyond the fenders. That's awesome. Man, those stick out far. But they clear the fenders by quite a bit, which is good. I'll be able to turn a little bit with what I'm doing. But yeah, they just barely fit, so I guess it's a go this week to make 3 more of these, but I gotta get the Fummins running before I can even do that. But I kinda wanna throw all 4 of these on, even just with 3 lug nuts or whatever it is, just real fast, just because I wanna see what they look like. I drove a long ways yesterday and spent a lot of money on these, so I'm kinda excited. Also, new jack. Bought my first ever jack like a week ago. All right guys, it's dark as poop now. Got 2 on. Well, so it was kind of turned out to be a crappy night, but a good night at the same time, I guess. Sucks that having these motor issues, but at least I got, the one thing that makes me really happy is that that adapter fits on, because that means once I get the motor going, and I can build 3 more of those adapters and I'll be ready to do this sweet video. And then 2, I'm glad that these tires and wheels fit, I guess. Yeah, I think once I got 4 in there, it'll look pretty good. And yeah, definitely need to paint those gold wheels like black or something though. Not a fan. That's like the big overland thing right now. Seems like everyone wants bronze or gold wheels. It's weird. Well, it stopped now. That's some diesel dripping right there. Like right from where my tube goes in to fill. It's still dripping, I guess, a little bit in there. That probably is not helping the starting problem. Is up on the shock mount, tight. I can't disengage it. Well, Fummins has got meats again. Can't run for more than 20 seconds, but does have 40s again. Priorities, right? Alright guys, put the camera in the shed this time, so maybe it'll block the wind, or maybe it'll make it impossible to hear me. I don't know. I really need a new camera so I can plug a mic in, but well, I guess I could have bought a new camera with the money I spent on these tires and wheels, but then I wouldn't have cool tires and wheels. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, the masses have spoken. It's time to bring the Fummins back. It's been over a year. Too long. This is what we built the channel off of, and I'm excited, but also it's going to be a project before we really get this thing in the trail because, well, doesn't really want to run. We got to figure out the fuel issue, which is going to take more than a couple hours when I'm off work, because I got to edit this video still tonight and post it. It's probably going to be posted kind of late. Sorry. So I want to keep up with that 2 to 4 videos a week. I am really still striving for that, and I didn't finish filming the video last night. I wanted to finish it today, so Marie didn't have anything to edit, so it's not her fault. So I'm just going to whip it out tonight real fast. So sorry if this isn't the best quality, but I just kind of want to make a video on this. But yeah, the masses have spoken. Fummins is going to be an off-road adventure rig, overlander. I guess it's going to be probably like the most badass overlander ever. It's not going to be your Jeep with 33s, you know, that goes down a minimum maintenance, not even minimum maintenance road, just a dirt road. Takes a couple pictures for the gram and then goes home and eats McDonald's or whatever. Not that I'm hating on that. McDonald's is pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm pumped. We got a bed camper we might even slap on this thing. I don't know if I've ever seen a truck lifted 10-12 inches with 40-inch tires with a bed camper on it. I think that would be kind of cool. in itself, but we got to get it running good first. Probably this weekend when I'm gonna pick away at it in these evenings when I'm off work. But it'll probably be this weekend that I really get a chance to work on getting it running good, because I'll be able to put a lot of time into it. And then I'm also want to build the last 3 adapters that I have to for that sweet video I'm gonna be doing. I know I wasn't gonna give any more hints, but these will probably be coming back off. That's why I only put 3 lug nuts on it for that video. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm serious about this. If the tires don't say that I'm serious about this, I mean, I literally went and bought them the next night. They popped up on Facebook because it is impossible to get tires right now. I don't know if it's because of COVID or what, but like the housing market's gone up, the vehicle market's gone up, and with it, so has like parts for vehicles and stuff. And it's been getting hard to find. Price has gone up and getting hard to find. Like the guy I bought this set of tires from, he said that he had a guy in Connecticut. Now that's like the 24, 25 hours, 30 hours maybe even from Minnesota, right? And he was even farther west. It was right over the border in North Dakota that I got these. And he said that this guy in Connecticut ordered a set of these 40 by 13.5 maxxis trepadors. They're one of the more popular, like they're what like a lot of the rock bouncers and like real rock crawlers, off-roaders actually use, not the flexors. They're nice tires. But apparently he ordered a set in January, new, and still hasn't gotten them for his rig. So he was wanting to drive all the way here to get these. That's why I literally messaged the guy. I was sitting on the toilet. I saw them pop up. They popped up like a half hour ago or something like that, and I messaged him right away. Basically, he's like, send me some pictures, but I want them and I'll get them tonight. And I went and got them because I did not want to lose the opportunity, because this could have been my only chance to get a set of real, like, good off-road tires and wheels. And like, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a set of 40s that wasn't quite as wide. You know, I wanted smaller wheels. I wanted 17s or 18s. That's what these are. And then the bead locks are just a plus. And the fact that they're DOT-approved bead locks is pretty awesome. So, kind of exactly what I wanted. I'm definitely going to be painting these gold wheels black. He started painting them all gold, but I'll make them black eventually. But let's be honest, for a couple months, I'll probably have gold in the front, black in the back, because I want to focus on getting the truck running right. And get it in the trail and stuff before snow flies. So honestly, they'll probably get painted this winter. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure this video is getting really long, but I just want to let you guys know I'm excited. We're doing it. And I guess we can do a Bible verse of the day. Let's see here. Come on. I'm going to go grab Wi-Fi real quick. All right, Bible verse of the day. 1 Thessalonians 5:15. See that no one pays back evil for evil, but always try to do good to each other and to all people. So I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, someone does something nasty to you, don't pay that back with doing something nasty to them or being mean to them. You know what I mean? Try to do good to each other and to everybody, because that is just way better than, you know, being nasty back. And I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of, you know, if someone pisses me off or does me wrong, sometimes I get pissed off right back, and sometimes you have to take a step back and be like, is that really worth it? You know, be the bigger person. It goes a long ways. But anyways, guys, Jesus loves you. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be another Fummins video. Working on this. It might be a dent side video. Maybe we'll take a Sherp out. I'm not sure yet. But, well, they'll be up in a couple days. Whatever it is. I want to get ahead, but we're not yet. So, see ya. Ooh, look at this cool fade into the sky. Whoosh, look at the sky, yeah.